Sean Maher. I play Nightwing in Batman Hush.
John, you're no stranger to this role. You've played Nightwing before. So I want to know, where did you go to find Nightwing's voice? Did you do research? Did you look at past Nightwing iterations, or what?
Oh, wow. Good question. I wish I had an answer. I've been asked that before. I don't, gosh, the process for voice acting, this is the first character I've ever voiced. This is the first voiceover role I've ever had. So I kind of stepped into it rather blindly and didn't really know what to expect, and naturally thought I was going to be fired because I thought they were getting it all wrong. But I find that, coming from acting training in college, there's a whole voice warm-up that I don't always do, especially film and TV. Sometimes it's not really.
It all depends on the voice, right?
Yeah. But this, I find that if I'm not physically warmed up, then I have a hard time stepping into it. Like if it's not resonating, in my body, then I have a hard time. But I don't really know. I just sort of, always have a picture of him, like in a music stand next to me, and then I just sort of look at the story and kind of feel the tone, and and I also relinquish a lot of my trust to those in the booth behind the glass who really guide me in a way that's pretty remarkable.
You do, like I said, of course, Nightwing, but have you ever done Grayson outside of the Nightwing character? Have you done that yet? Casual, street clothes. He's not the superhero. He's just Grayson.
I think so. I mean, behind, with Batman, with Bruce, we've seen that. Yeah, just kind of
like having dinner or something, having a casual night out.
I think we've seen that. Have we?
Yeah, we remember. You've done, I think, 2 or 3 movies, I believe.
Don't they go
I think he's. Oh, maybe he's still in costume though, or maybe he's. I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't know. I feel like we have.
You mentioned this is your first voiceover role. What did you learn when you first stepped into a voice booth and started to do it? Because at its core, I've interviewed a lot of voice actors and actors, and they say, well, you're just acting, instead you're in front of a mic instead of on sets. That's what they say. What was your experience like?
My experience, I found it bizarre to not have another actor with me and to not hear the other lines. That I think is probably the most difficult thing for me. And you just go, each line that you have in the scene, you give them 3 choices, 3 takes, So in that regard, that's probably the most difficult thing for me, to not have, the connection with another person in front of me.
Last question is, Batman's been around for 80 years. He celebrates his 80th birthday this year. What do you think it is about that universe and character that's had him withstand the test of time?
Oh, God. He's such a badass. I mean, he's so cool. I remember watching it, as a kid. The original. Yeah, the original. To me, he's just an icon.